shut up, Ma. I'm with my friends.
Hi, Mrs.
Hi,
Krupowitz.
Mrs. Krupowitz.
What are you doing down there that's so important?
Well, you see, to put it simply, Ma, it's time for Talkin' Nerdy, the nerdy talk show where I ask my guests to talk nerdy to me.
Oh, my.
You are listening to Talking Nerdy, the nerdy talk show where I ask my lovely guests to talk nerdy to me. But, actually, today we're going to do it in a lovey-dovey way. Nah, I'm just kidding. But, it's Valentine. No, I'm sorry. It's Singles Awareness Day.
Yay.
And for all you single people out there, you're a nerd. Probably because you're watching this program. But if you're not single, like myself and Lizzie over there, you're also a nerd because you're watching this program. So, yes, we are all-inclusive here on Talking Nerdy, and hope you are all having a wonderful whatever day it is. Frankly, it's just a Thursday. But I digress. Tonight with me, by the way, my name's Alex Frost. We've been over this 1,000 times already at this point. But, whatever you want to call me. Just don't call me late for dinner. I am joined by the lovely Lizzie.
Hello.
And the lovely Stephanie.
Hello.
And we are here to talk nerdy to y'all. Because we can.
Y'all.
It's kind of the point of the show.
Yeah.
So, in honor of it being, Valentine's Day, Singles Awareness Day, Thursday, I figured we'd talk about something that has absolutely no relation to love right off the bat.
Woo.
Because I'm smart. I don't know. Is there anything you guys wanted to talk about?
I was waiting for you to say what you were talking about.
Me too.
I'm not really talking about anything. I hope you all realize this. But, at this point, how many ever seasons we're in? I think season 6. 6 seasons in, I have yet to figure out what I'm talking about. All I know is that it's nerdy.
Welcome to adulthood.
If I put something there, it'll be amazing.
Yeah.
Because, sometimes I edit videos.
You should put a Turtwig.
I could put a Turtwig. I do love Turtwig. I also do love Bulbasaur. But anyway, that actually, scratch the thing I said about not talking about love, because we're going to talk about love. Who was your first anime crush? Or game crush, or, non-human in real life crush? Because, that's specific.
I don't think I had one.
Oh, yeah?
That I can remember.
Oh, yeah? That's fair.
Come back to me. Because it sounds like you have one.
I have probably had many. But, I'm thinking back when I was a little guy, yay tall, maybe a little, I don't know. It's kind of hard because the floor is like 3 feet down already. So, maybe 4. How tall do you think this is?
Let me stand up. I can find out.
About 4 feet?
3 feet.
3? 3 feet-ish. So about maybe the height of this table that you can't see the bottom of. When I was yay tall, no, totally smaller, I played a game called The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Phenomenal game, I'll have you know. And in that game, there is a certain princess, and her name is Zelda. And I'm pretty sure, thinking back, that she was my first crush for, games and anime and stuff like that. Princess Zelda's Bamf. Just saying.
Now that you mentioned Zelda, Link might have been mine.
But, of course, Link's also Bamf.
Yeah.
Taking down all kinds of nasty evil eye himself.
Flying with chickens.
Oh, yeah, flying with chickens.
Or well, not necessarily flying, just little...
Hovering, yeah, it's extended gliding down because of chicken power. Just saying, it's pretty good.
I need to be careful of that corner. That's not.
It's not a friendly corner.
No, and with my depth perception, I will somehow manage to knock myself in the face with it.
I feel that struggle every day.
Mm-hmm.
All the time.
I should have worn my glasses.
So, yeah, why don't you folks at home tell me who your first anime/game crush was, / any sort of nerdy crush. It's fine.
Let's see.
Put it down in the comments below on this YouTube video, because, oh, yeah, we're on YouTube, and we're on WLMC Landmark College Radio, and we're on BCTV. I probably should have mentioned that 5 minutes ago.
Yay.
But I didn't.
I don't know what mine would be because all of the games that I played when I was younger had like cartoon animated animals, like The Legend of Starfy and Nintendogs.
That's incredibly fair. But I mean, I didn't specify when you were young. So, first anime crush in general, it could have come later in life. Because sometimes people don't discover anime until, way later.
Hi. Like me. I think the first anime I ever watched was Bleach, and that was in high school.
Oh yeah, I watched that too.
I didn't care for Bleach so much. It was just,
I liked it up until a certain point where he got incredibly overpowered.
And they never fixed it.
Yeah.
Never mind. I agree with Pokemon.
Yeah. Everybody loved. But like when I was watching Pokemon, it never even occurred to me to like have a crush on Misty or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm sure a lot of people did have a crush on Misty, and there's nothing wrong with that. Misty's awesome. But like it never occurred to me. I mean, if we're talking now, Poke Crush, because now that we've kind of ventured into that, like my Poke Crush clearly, well, not clearly because they wouldn't know. I mean, why did I say that? Anyway, my Poke Crush now, I have one for every generation, as a good Poke nerd should. Just saying. Let's see. So if we're talking first generation, so like red, blue, yellow, it'd definitely have to be Erica, the grass gym leader. She's very pretty. And she's just sweet and kind, and yeah, as far as you can tell. I mean, you only speak to them for like a little bit. But, I mean, come on. And, I always, grass Pokemon are my favorite anyway, like just type-wise, and ice types, but like grass and ice types. But they didn't introduce an ice type trainer, gym leader, until second generation.
Wasn't he the ninja one?
Who?
The ice type guy.
No, that's Koga, the poison type.
No, the other one.
What other one?
The actor ninja guy.
Oh,
Bryce.
That's fifth generation?
I don't remember. I get the generations confused.
First generation.
Oh, first generation.
First generation is Erica, the grass gym leader.
I don't know much about first generation.
You should play first generation.
It looks hard.
It is. It's much harder than normal. Than you should just play Fire Red or Leaf Green.
I think I wouldn't know how to play because like you didn't have like special attack and stuff, right?
You did in third generation.
But first generation.
First generation, there was special, which was a combination of special attack and special defense.
Oh.
Your special stat was your special stat. But yeah, second generation. Let's see, who's my... actually, come to think of it, I don't really have a crush from second generation. Because it was... Yeah, no, I can't really think about it. Not really.
I get them confused.
I've been alive since the beginning of Pokemon, so I don't get them confused.
I have not.
I have.
I know. It's okay. We can feel old together. We're the same age, so it's cool. Stephanie's just a youngin'.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're the youngin'.
You're a pup.
Yeah. Anyway.
And that's okay.
Yes, totally okay. Third generation, I love, like, Flannery's awesome.
That's such a cool name.
She's really cool. She puts on this brave face, but, like, actually hasn't been a gym leader all that long. And so, like... Yeah, so, like... And her aesthetic is really cool, too. She's got, like, a black tank top t-shirt thing, like, just a huge, like, thing of red hair that, like, goes into that really, like, samurai-style ponytail.
Ponyta.
Like, yeah, well, it's like a Ponyta's mane. She is a fire-type trainer.
Yes.
Okay.
But she doesn't have a Ponyta.
No.
She uses Slugma.
She has, yes, a Slugma and a Torkoal. Fourth generation is hard to say because I love fourth generation in general. I kind of love, like, everybody.
Remind me, who were the gym leaders?
Let's see. There's Rourke. There is Gardenia, who actually is the crush because grass-type trainer also is really cool. But I like Candace, too, because she's... Anyway, Rourke, Gardenia. Third was... putting me on the spot, I can't remember. It got really, really weird. So, the order changed a bit, depending on which game you were playing. But
really?
Yes. Diamond and Pearl had a different order of gym leaders. Platinum had it than Platinum did. But, so, Rourke, Gardenia, Mylene, who's a fighting type.
Yeah.
Fontina, the ghost type. Crasher Wake, water type.
Crasher Wake was cool.
Rourke is a rock type, by the way. Byron, the steel type. Bless you. And also Rourke's father. They kind of get along. They kind of don't. Candace, and then Volkner was the other gym leader.
Oh, yeah.
Electric type.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yes. So I love everything about 4th gen, just in general. Favorite generation. 5th generation, I like, but I don't like that much.
Which one was that?
Black White.
Oh, yeah, I like Black White.
I like it okay. It's not my favorite. Again, don't really have a distinctive crush from that generation. 6th generation wasn't a gym leader or anything that took my, was the poker coach. It was Serena, the female player character, because when you didn't play as the female, as I didn't the first time around, like I played
either.
XY so many times, yeah.
I played the guy first time.
Yeah. You get to know the other character as a character.
Yeah.
And she had a really cool character.
She did.
Yeah. Way better than the dude. The dude is kind of a dick. Like, actually, though, when you're playing as the girl, the dude's a dick. I don't know why.
I thought they were the same.
No, they have different personalities.
Really?
Yeah, when they're the NPC, they have different personalities.
I wasn't paying attention. Well, because I played the first time around as the guy.
Yep.
And then I replayed it and just assumed all the dialogue was the same and I skipped over it.
No, they're different.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Very different.
I can't find my X and Y game, and it makes me sad because that one was one of my favorites.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well,
It's probably at home
probably.
somewhere.
7th generation? Ooh.
Which one was that? Just name one, and then I'll know.
Sun and Moon.
Oh, Sun and Moon. Okay.
7th generation. Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
I don't connect them with numbers.
Okay. Anyway, in the Sun and Moon era, better?
Yes.
Also a lot of cool characters there too, but
I wouldn't say this was a crush, but I thought this character was really cool. The ground type girl with the Mudsdale.
Oh yeah.
I thought she was.
Papu.
Yeah, she was awesome.
She's really cool. But yeah, no, I think by this
Oh,
point,
and the rock one.
Oh, Olivia's.
Yes.
Oh, I love Olivia. She's really cool.
I'm gonna say that's my video game crush.
All of the trainers in Sun and Moon were really well characterized. You really got a sense of who they were. But yeah, it's totally cool to have a platonic crush on things. Just FYI. Crush doesn't necessarily mean that it's romantic.
Yeah.
Because in Pokemon, it's downright creepy to be romantically, have romantic feelings towards, 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
It's kind of... I mean, unless you yourself are a 10-year-old, in which case it's fine.
Yes.
But, when you're in your mid-20s, late 20s, you can't really do that.
No.
So, yeah. Just saying.
just
Put that in
took a-
perspective.
That
When
just took a turn.
Well,
Yeah.
But my point is thus. Platonic, apparently it's called a squish.
A squish.
I
A
like that.
platonic crush is called a squish.
Well,
You learn something new every day.
I feel like Olivia's older.
She
I feel
is.
like she's not 10.
No,
in that
Olivia's
outfit,
probably an adult.
In that outfit, she's not 10.
Yes, but Final Fantasy is a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're
I can't remember the name of the character. I remember, I think it was probably the first Final Fantasy. The tiger thing that had the little friend.
Oh,
Not
yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't do Final Fantasy. I think it's cool. It's just not my thing.
I watched people play it. I was also really young.
So, speaking of that, I'm really looking forward. Apparently, Final Fantasy IX just got released on the Switch. Or is going to be released on the Switch. Final Fantasy VII is coming out for the Switch next month. And Final Fantasy X and X2, which is what I'm really excited to play, is coming out in April, I believe. So, if you're a Switch owner and you love Final Fantasy, it is your lucky day. Because the Nintendo Direct last night was amazing. Yeah, you see how I segued into that completely?
Very smooth.
As ice. Or something. Ice can be really rough. Just saying.
Speaking of ice,
Yes.
why aren't you building your house in the glacier this time in the Minecraft server?
Oh, yeah, we restarted our Minecraft server. It's pretty fun times.
Yay!
I'm not gonna ask anybody to join because nobody wanted to last time. I'm only a little bit bitter about it.
Only slightly.
But you should, because we actually have a turtle sanctuary, and it's really pretty.
I live in the turtle sanctuary because I do like turtles. Like, quick aside, that meme, I love turtles. You know that thing that happened with the kid who was.
I like turtles.
Yeah. I actually liked turtles before that meme. That's how old I am.
There was a time before that meme?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of time before that meme.
It's a Badger song.
Oh my god, I love the Badger song.
I only discovered that recently.
I know. I think I showed it to you. But anyway.
I can show them our age by remembering albino black sheep.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
It was a website, and they had, like, memes, videos, games.
Memes before they were called memes.
Yeah.
What were they called before?
Viral videos.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is where I first learned about the Badger song.
Oh, yes. And then peanut butter jelly time.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That was a thing for sure.
Yep.
But yeah, we restarted the Minecraft server. It's great. I live in a turtle sanctuary, we started and there was this giant lagoon pool. Actually, it's not really a lagoon. It's just a giant pool that went down really deep. So I built my house at the bottom of it, and I loved it because there was turtles that would live around it, and they swim in it, and they go and live on the shore, and then they go back swimming, and I was like, I want to see that from my house. So I put my house a glass dome under the water so that I could look up and see the turtles.
I'm a hobo.
You're a nomad.
Yes.
There's a difference of quite a big degree, actually. A nomad is somebody who wanders, and wanders on purpose. A hobo is somebody who has nowhere to go. That's the difference.
Ah.
And you've put down houses like a bunch of places so far, haven't you?
No, just one.
Just one?
Yes.
Where?
It's a secret.
I'm just going to find it.
I can literally walk from my house to your house.
I'm sure it's not far.
It's not far.
I just have been working under the ocean, for a while, so.
Yeah, I noticed. I went and I scoped out his base.
And by scoped out, she snooped. She went on and just snooped.
I didn't take anything.
I know you didn't. I wouldn't expect you to. But you were like snooping around, opening all the chests.
Yeah.
Oh, what's in here? Ooh, what's in there? Ooh, ah.
You just left them out in the open.
There's not really anywhere else. I leave a hole in the ground.
I gave you enchanted leather armor.
That's true. And I am
full
wearing
set.
it. Yeah, it's true. Because you already have tons of it, right?
Well, I found those in chests, and also I've been fishing a lot.
Yes. I will set you up an AFK fish farm.
Yay!
Eventually, when I have the materials for it.
Yay! Maybe I have the materials for it. What do you need?
Redstone components?
I have redstone.
Well, then maybe I can set you up one.
Yay!
We'll see. I think it might require a note block or a jukebox. I cannot remember.
I have diamonds.
Yeah, we'll see what we'll get to that at some other point. But for now, we have to talk nerdy to these people.
This is nerdy.
It is actually, in fact, nerdy. But we're also talking about plans between us. Lizzy, you're welcome to join us on the Minecraft server if you want.
I don't have the money for that.
Neither do we, but we're doing it anyway. Okay. Minecraft is only a one-time payment, and only one of us has to pay for the server.
Okay.
So.
Not me.
Oh, no, we're going to make you pay, Stephanie.
Well, I'm fine with paying physical money, but I don't trust myself enough to have, an annual payment.
Oh, yeah, no, it makes total sense. We'll figure it out.
Yay.
I'm not worried. But, yeah, no. So, yeah, we did a few different seeds before we even started. We were trying out,
one.
This one, maybe this one, maybe this one, maybe this one. We tried one with the Mushroom Island. It was great until we found out that we don't have any wood.
We didn't have any wood. We were surrounded by glaciers. I was willing to swim.
I didn't want to swim.
Yeah.
Also, you didn't want to swim. You're like, eh. You're like,
I was leaving it up to you. You said, do you want to start a new thing? And I was like, I don't know. I was swimming at the moment where Alex decided to start a new one.
And then we found one that was better, so you're welcome. Just saying, it's better.
Yeah, there's a lot of villages. I already found 3.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, is there anything you guys wanted to talk about besides Minecraft and Pokemon? Because we kind of talk about that all the time. Actually, if you look back through Talking Nerdy history, I'm pretty sure 90% of the time is talking about Pokemon. The other 10% is Minecraft.
Oh.
Well, what other games do we have in common?
I don't know. We can play a whole lot of different games.
Yeah.
We can also talk about anime. Because I kind of wanted to talk about...
I watched that first episode.
Oh, it's a good thing because my wife really wants me to talk about this anime. And Lizzy, I think you need to watch it.
I know.
It's called My Roommate is a Cat. And it is the most adorable, feels funny. It's just good. It is straight up good. No, great. Yay. Phenomenal. Yes, phenomenal.
You couldn't think of a better one?
What?
No, phenomenal is a historied word here on Talking Nerdy.
Is
we
it?
used to count how many times I said it because I get excited.
Oh, yeah.
And
I think
used to say phenomenal.
I think I've heard this explanation before.
What
Yes.
platform is it on?
What?
My roommate
Oh,
is
it's
a cat.
on Crunchyroll.
I watched it on YouTube because I don't have Crunchyroll.
Okay.
There's, yeah.
That's where I can look for it. Thank you.
If you want to watch it not legally, which I don't condone in any way, shape, or
It came
form.
up in my recommended
Right,
for
right.
some reason.
I don't condone it, but if you happen to find it on the internet on various anime websites, I mean, you should totally watch it.
Or YouTube.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I didn't say to do it.
You're like Kwawi.
But like, so here's the thing though. It's about this writer, and he's very antisocial. Like,
Extremely.
has a fear of people, legit
And animals.
a fear of everything, really.
I kind of feel him on that.
Fear of everything but books. Loves reading books. Loves writing books. Is a very good author. Is going to visit his parents' grave, and puts down the offering as one does in Japan.
It was fish, by the way.
Yes, I know. I'm getting to that, Stephanie. I'm getting to that. So he puts down his offering as you do in Japan, where you. Wait, am I allowed to be in on the joke?
I was reading the YouTube comments
Yeah.
and
Okay, yeah, he counted the amount of phenomenals I made.
Thank you.
206.
You know what? I plan to make it 250 at some point. But anyway, he puts down this offering of food and incense, and this little stray cat jumps up, starts devouring the fish.
Oh, wait. Can I just interject one thing? I
What?
just had a brilliant idea. Okay, so you know how you're putting together a compilation
Yes,
of you dancing?
yes.
I want you to put the music Phenomena, but replace it with Phenomenal.
That
You-
sounds like a lot of work.
Stephanie, I hope you realize Teddy's listening right now because you just said Phenomena. He's now singing that at work.
Oh, gosh.
do, 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 do. That's all I'm going to say because, copyright.
Copyright.
But anyway, long story short, he ends up with a cat. But he doesn't know how to cat because he doesn't even know how to people. So this guy just tries to cat, or tries to take care of this cat. And this cat, who doesn't know how to people because she was a stray, tries to figure out this human. And it's adorable, and it's kind of turned into a how to cat anime, while also being just amazing. So, I recommend it a whole lot.
I only watched the first episode, and I recommend it.
Like, it's,
It's very cute.
I mean every single word, every single letter of the word phenomenal when I say it.
Phenomena.
Phenomenal. So yes, amazing anime. It's like on 6 episodes, 5 or 6 episodes. I'm gonna say 6. I'm probably wrong, but I'm looking forward to each and every episode as it goes along because there's significant character growth, not just for the human, but for the cat as well. Like, the cat is its own character. So half the episodes are from the perspective of the human, and the other half are from the perspective of the cat. And each time you learn something, about the human's past or the cat's past, and in the end, they always come together and bond a little bit more. And it's so cute and so adorable, and all of the feels, and gosh darn, I want to watch it again. And I haven't even finished the series, because you can't finish the series. It's not done yet.
We've also made more progress in We Bare Bears.
We have. We Bare Bears is going well. I enjoy it greatly. It's amazing.
Yay.
It's just downright funny.
It's very... What's the word I'm looking for?
Phenomenal.
No.
That's
That's your word.
It is my word.
Wholesome. That was the word.
It is very wholesome, but at the same time, there are totally adult jokes in there.
This is what I was talking about. I don't know his name.
I don't either.
What?
Oh, Kate Sith? I don't know. It says a bunch of different things.
Yeah, I know.
And she's showing me a picture of the cat from Final Fantasy.
I don't see.
He has a fire tail.
Yeah, Firetail. But yeah, what was I talking about?
We Bear Bears.
We Bear Bears.
Sorry.
Definitely has a bunch of adult jokes hidden in there amongst all the wholesomeness.
It's not a cat, it's a
great.
wolf.
Is it a
It's
wolf?
a fire wolf. My bad. Sorry.
I thought it looked weird for a cat.
I was a kid. Okay.
It was a quadrupedal animal that could have been cat or wolf. Whatever.
I was a child who was obsessed with cats and probably am on the spectrum and never got diagnosed. So to me, looks like a cat, had pointy ears, long tail, was a cat.
Good enough.
Especially at age like 6.
Right. Good enough.
I don't associate pointy ears with cats because I have a lot of dogs with pointy ears.
Yeah, that's fair. And sometimes cats have rounded ears.
Oh, I know.
And they're adorable. All cats are adorable.
Yes. I like cats.
I do too.
I like cats, but I'm allergic. But it's still worth it.
I love cats and I am allergic, and yeah.
It's still worth it.
I agree. Oh, I so agree.
What would happen is I would pet the cats at my school and then start sneezing and be said and then be labeled as a distraction and then sent home.
Oh, no.
So I got to go home early.
Well, okay then.
And pet a cat.
Yeah. Win-win. Because it's not like you're asking to go home. It's like they're making you go home. So, like, yeah, take advantage of it.
If I was an animal, I would definitely be a cat.
I'd be a turtle.
I've been told that I would be a cat, but I don't see it.
I can see more as a bunny.
Yeah,
Bunny.
a bunny.
Ted and I talked about that the other day. We're like, Stephanie's a bunny.
Yes.
I did have 3 bunnies.
And a cinnamon bun. She's also a
Yes.
cinnamon bun.
A cinnamon bunny?
Yes.
You're a cinnamon bunny. Make it happen, internet. Make it happen.
I'm going to draw a cinnamon bunny.
So, back to the Nintendo Direct, because I mentioned it for all of 5 hot seconds, and then we just got off track. Because tangents are love. If I
What was
remember, I'll put
that?
harp music in there.
Oh, harp music. I forgot. Yeah.
But, I'm going to forget. Although, to my credit, last week, I said, I'm going to forget all these things. And I put them all in the editing, so you better watch it on YouTube or BCTV. If you're watching it on BCTV, you'll obviously have seen my editing, because I would have done it. But if you're not watching on BCTV, you should go and watch the YouTube. And if you're... I don't know why I'm pointing at the camera, because they can't see me on the YouTube.
I know.
Or on WLMC. They can't see me.
Mm-mm.
I don't know why. Maybe, actually, there might be a way to hook up the camera to be like a live feed.
You probably could.
I probably could. I just don't know how.
Or you could do 2 different cameras, one for live feed.
I could.
We should do streams.
I
Yeah.
should. Oh, I used to stream. I'm just extremely busy right now.
But no,
Anyway, Nintendo Direct. Nintendo Direct. Ah, okay. There's a few things I'm super excited for about the Nintendo Direct. Number 1 is not Link's Awakening, which they announced for the that they're going to remake. They are remaking Link's Awakening for the Switch. It's going to be amazing. It's not that. Number 2, it is not the new Fire Emblem game, which is coming out in July. Although I'm really excited about it, it's not the thing I'm most excited about. No. The thing I am most excited about is Rune Factory 5. Rune Factory 4 is an amazing game for the 3DS, and I highly recommend it. But you know what I recommend it for? It is coming out on the Switch as a remastered game. And I am so looking forward to it. I think they might be making a multiplayer. I'm not really sure, but if they do it, it'd be amazing. So yeah, really looking forward to the Rune Factory 4 remake and Rune Factory 5, which is probably coming late this year or early next year. I don't know. We're going to find out more about it later this year. But I am so excited because it's such a good game. It combines Harvest Moon and JRPGs and dungeon crawlers, and it's just good. Just straight up phenomenal. And I really mean that. I am so excited. And I don't know if you could hear it in my voice, but I am really excited. It's okay. I've lost them. I'll just talk for another
Sorry,
hour and a
I was
half.
drawing a cinnamon bunny.
Okay. I'll just talk for another hour and a half and then not be able to talk tomorrow. It'll be okay.
You said because we kept distracting you.
What?
I also
That's
don't-
okay. Tangents are okay.
I don't know much about the Switch. The only gaming I do is on the iPad, and it's not even that much. Or on the Wii once in a while with Teddy.
Oh, that's fair. You don't have to be into gaming. There are all kinds of
All I know
nerds.
about the Switch is that I lost mine.
That's so unfortunate.
My nerdiness is doing fundraising stuff. And that's
true.
not even nerdy.
But you do like anime, and you do watch anime.
I do. The last one I started that I need to do more is crap, what's it called?
I don't know. What's it about?
It's another cat one.
Oh.
And it was suggested to me by one of your DJs,
Oh, yeah.
who I will respect her privacy.
My computer turned off because I wasn't using it.
Oh no.
It's called Black Cat. I've only just started it.
Yes.
Is it good?
I like it so far.
Well, from her reaction, I imagine it's pretty good.
It's
Yes.
not actually about cats.
No, I know.
So.
Or, I didn't know that. I just know it's
Yeah, it's
called
not
Black.
actually about cats.
Okay. I'm still in the first episode.
Okay. There's no cats in it.
Okay.
That's kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
I really, 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 really like it.
Good to know.
Good
So
to
I will
know.
continue watching it.
Yay.
You heard it
I
here.
will say-
he recommends it.
There's this one character that I think it's so cool. Like, she can shapeshift, but she can only use the amount of mass that she already has.
Okay.
Oh.
So, like, she'll turn her hair into, like, weapons,
Ooh.
or she'll, like, lose some of her clothes to, like, make a tail or wings or something.
Huh.
Okay. That's cool. I also want to watch more of, what is it? Is it called Squid Girl?
Squid Girl. Oh, I love Squid Girl. It's adorable and amazing. And Squid Girl is annoying, but oh my god, you have to love her.
I've only seen little clips, and it was where she's, like, only yay big. Sorry to YouTube, you can't see my fingers.
Yay big.
But she's really little, and she's hungry, and we're just running around being little and eats, like, shrimp.
She loves shrimp. You should just watch Squid Girl because it's awesome. There's a second season which I haven't seen and I really want to see, but like, it kind of always goes by the wayside because I've always got other stuff to do.
I've also been dabbling in the show Food Wars.
Food Wars is amazing. I love Food Wars.
Isn't that one where it's, like, you shouldn't watch it at school?
Yes.
Yes. Kind of?
Yeah, don't watch in the classroom.
I mean, do, but like expect looks.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. It's not like M-rated or anything like that. It's just, it looks worse than it is.
Some of the noises are kind
Oh,
of...
it's
Some of
like
the
Electronic
imagery.
Superjoy in that regard, right, Stephanie?
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
actually an
okay, here's
amazing-
the thing. Electronic Superjoy only has noises, but they have pictures too.
It's a lot less bad in the manga. I will say that.
Oh, really?
Yes. Like, it can be bad, but they get really creative eventually with it.
Okay.
Like, super creative. Basically,
how your bunny
when
was
something
coming.
tastes really good, like blows your socks off good, which, by the way, is impossible. Don't try it. Knock your socks off. Don't do it. Like, you get these sort of mini scenes of people either dressed weirdly or not at all, like, in, like, pure bliss enjoying this food. But it usually is related to whatever food they're eating, and it's so funny. It's just, like, they don't even mean to do it as, like, sexy or etchy or anything. They're doing it for comedic effect. And when they're doing it, it usually is because there's been a, like, heavy drama going on at the time. Now, I will say this. Every time I read the manga right now, they're kind of wrapping up, like, this huge arc that's been going on for a long time. And every time I read it, my heart is pounding because I'm so excited. And it's, like, really, like, it gets your blood pumping to know what's happening. And you're turning the page, and you're turning the page. And the best part about the manga, by the way, recipes. There are recipes in the manga for the food that they make while you're reading.
Ooh.
So, like,
okay.
if you see something you want to make, there's a recipe for it.
I think I need to get this manga now.
I think you do. There's like 20. The latest volume came out like last week.
Okay.
And they're on 28 or 29.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
but it's a great story. Like, you'd think, oh, cooking. Yeah, what can you do with that? Like,
I mean, they
No.
made lots of video games about it.
Cooking Mama.
Cooking Mama.
right, but they do a really good job with the storyline. It's not just about the cooking. It's also about, like, the people. And you get to love the people, too. And that's what's, you can find somebody to relate to in that manga show, regardless of however you're enjoying Food Wars. you can find somebody to relate to. Well, aren't you? So you do wake up, computer. Interesting.
How's your Cinnabuddy coming?
Yeah, how is your Cinnabon?
I finally got the body down.
Oh, good.
That was the hardest part.
By the way, Stephanie's an amazing artist.
No, that's some exaggeration.
Oh, shush.
No, she's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Hopefully, in like a month or two, we'll have some new artwork for the Talking Nerdy because Stephanie's going to draw some amazing art.
I will try.
She's going to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
So. But yeah, no, all the things that you're mentioning, I'm like, oh, yes, yeah, that's really good. So, keep going. All you have to do is say one thing and I'll just talk about it for 10 minutes. I mean,
I've been telling her to play Slime Rancher.
Slime Rancher is really fun. It's so silly, but it's so good.
I don't have time lately.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
I'll
I
get
really,
time.
really do.
Especially after this weekend, I'll have the time.
Oh, yeah. But, like, yeah, I know. Time is kind of a premium right now for me, too.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm not an adult yet, so I don't know.
That's okay.
Adulting is hard and
Yeah.
and is not recommended.
No.
But
Never
necessary.
grow up. That's the lesson.
Peter Pan.
here.
Let's go to Neverland.
I don't know. I heard a Peter Pan story earlier. I'm like, mm-mm.
The one I told you?
Yes, the one you told me.
At least
It's hilarious, but like, Peter Pan doesn't have it going on.
it's safe for the show.
It is
too.
safe for the show. You can go ahead and tell your
Okay.
story. It's amazing.
So, back when I was living in Burlington,
mm-hmm.
I would go clubbing with a friend.
You
And
went to those nerdy nightclubs. Mm-hmm. Just saying.
there was a night, like Wednesday nights was 18 plus nights, and if you were over 21, you got in for free. And it was Halloween. This was the first time I think I just said that. Sorry.
I figured as
I'm
much
outside.
with Peter Pan being involved.
Yeah. You never know. It is Burlington.
You're not wrong.
But anyway, so Peter Pan was about 5'4", twiggy skinny, trying to pick a fight with the bouncer who was like 6'5", built like a linebacker. Welp, Peter Pan is also drunk because, dance club.
Normally you do such things at those clubs, yes?
Yes. Well, if you're 18, you can't.
No.
But anyway.
Not unless you grew up in like the 70s. I think it was 18 back then.
Mm-hmm. But so, as Peter Pan's picking a fight with the bouncer picks up Peter Pan from the seat of his pants and the back of his neck and
Makes him fly.
literally throws him out the door. Mind you, the club was on the second floor. He didn't throw him from the top of the stairs.
He brought him down the stairs.
Brought him down the
first.
stairs and then just chucked him out onto the street.
That's good.
He was just reminding him that he could fly.
Yes.
Yeah, he can fly. He can land, kind of.
He can
Maybe.
fall.
He
I
can
was a little
fall.
disappointed that he didn't crow as he's flying.
That is fair.
For those of you who've seen the musical, Peter
I saw
Pan
the
crows.
movie a long, long time ago.
Yeah, that movie
you
was
should
made
watch
a
the
long,
musical.
long time ago.
It's good.
I didn't even know there was a musical.
Yeah, there's also a movie called Hook that was made around the story of Peter Pan.
Williams.
I
Such
saw
a
the
good
second.
film.
I saw the second Peter Pan movie.
There's a second one.
Yeah, I was little though, so
Why did they make a second?
for people,
'Cause
I
why
don't
not?
know,
Because Lost Boys?
because money.
I guess. Yeah, no money. I think money.
I think this is with Wendy's daughter being involved,
Yeah,
and she meets Peter.
it's like during the war.
Yeah.
I don't
See,
know which war.
I always like to think that Wendy and Peter Pan ended up together because, like, it was heavily implied, but
well, in
Um,
the second movie, they show her growing up.
right.
And at the end of the musical, at least the one I've seen, Peter comes back for Wendy, and she grew up, and he's really sad. And then he finds out that she has a daughter, and Wendy reluctantly lets Peter take her daughter
Oh.
to Neverland.
Does he bring her back?
I don't know. This is at the ending of it, so
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Isn't in Hook, Peter did stay behind. That's the deal with Hook, right? Is that Peter Pan did stay behind with Wendy and didn't go to Neverland. I think. Anyway, you should watch Hook. It's cool.
I actually haven't seen Hook, so I need to watch it.
Yeah, you should. I think that's the idea. Could be wrong.
Regardless, as Robin Williams, so yes, I will watch
Yeah,
it.
you should watch it because it's Robin Williams. just in general.
I think that's where my nerdiness was in school. I was a theater nerd.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being a
No.
theater nerd.
I was the art person that hung out with the video game people / art people.
I loved doing theater. Even if I wasn't on stage, I liked doing the sets and...
You know, my wife was the same way. She loved doing theater, but she wanted to do the sets and stuff. But she did a bit of the acting too.
I wasn't a great actor.
You don't
And
have
that's
to be to
okay.
enjoy it. There's no law that says you have to be.
I'll stick to writing. I like that.
In my elementary
That's
school,
where I find my joy.
they made you do plays. I hated it.
Oh,
I remember once I didn't feel good and my throat really hurt, so I said, "Oh, I don't feel good," and they were like, "Well, you always don't feel good." So I ended up having to do it, and my throat hurt so much that I had to lip sync. And then at the end, my mom was like, "You have a fever."
Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah, that was not good.
Actually, no. I'll tell this story. I used to do theater when I was in elementary, middle, high school too. Now, some of the plays in high school were required because of the style of education it was, which is fine. If you didn't want a big role, you didn't have to have a big role. They just, the people who wanted to act could act. The people who wanted to just come on, say a line or two and leave could do that. Especially with the Shakespeare plays.
Yeah.
But, so, we did Guys and Dolls, but in a bridged version because it was just the drama club that was doing it. So we didn't do the whole play because that would have been way too long for a drama club with 6 people in it to do. Mind you, I really mean we had 6 people for a production of Guys and Dolls, which is 12 people at the minimum you should really have.
Yeah.
So we abridged it, kind of. It was weird. Okay. So, the first night, I think it was opening night, I'm feeling really, really warm, and I haven't even gotten on stage yet. And they're like, let me see. And they touch my head. Dude, you've got a fever. And I'm like, do I? They're like, yep. Well, darn. And you know what? I did the entire show with a fever.
Good for you.
And then I did it again the next night. And then I did it again the night after.
I liked my senior year. My mom directed the plays.
Oh, yeah?
And what we did for our big show, my mom wanted everyone that auditioned to be able to participate.
That's
We
cool.
did Spoon River Anthology. So everyone got a monologue or at least got to be part of something.
Sure.
That was so much fun and it was really great.
That's the way it should be.
And there was our first show that I remember in high school where there was singing involved.
Oh.
Yeah. I kind of regret singing because I don't do well singing on stage in front of people by myself. But I did it.
Hey, that's the important part. You put the effort forward and you did it.
Yeah. I feel bad for people's ears, though.
I think people can definitely tell the effort.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I remember for high school, we did 2 plays. One was Cymbeline by Shakespeare.
Okay.
An obscure Shakespeare play, which isn't his best work, but I do recommend, giving it a read if you're into Shakespeare. It's actually pretty good. The second thing we did was called Museum, and it was kind of like a modern style play. And there weren't there was one main role, and it was the museum guard who was on stage the entire time. I was that museum guard. And I basically spent the entire time on stage. I didn't necessarily talk or do anything. A lot of the time I was observing, and it was very artsy in that different little interactions would go on different parts of the stage. Not necessarily all at the same time, but things were going on. And there was this one piece of art which we had to recreate because it was kind of focal to the museum thing. Mm-hmm. And it was
That's
people
so cute,
hanging on
Stephanie.
clothespins, paper dolls hanging on clothespins on a clothesline.
Mm-hmm.
And this whole thing throughout the play was don't take pictures of the art, don't take the clothespins. And I would keep saying that. And I would keep saying that and keep saying that. And at the end, I'm sorry if this is spoilers, if somebody wanted to go and find this thing. I don't.
Hey, it's been a while since that's been
It's
a
been
thing,
published
so.
forever, yeah. The artist comes in, who did the clothespin thing, and changes the art, and people go, oh, the artist, and they all go and take clothespins, and then I, as the guard, just go and just crumple defeated because I couldn't prevent them.
Crumple.
Yeah, I just, dramatic like anime style where you fall to your knees and just go,
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
thought you meant like you just pretended to pass out.
My freshman year, this was when we did one act. We did the one act festival, and the play was called One Act or something, I think. I don't remember
Oh,
fully.
one act plays?
Yeah.
I love one act plays. They're really cool.
We did participate in those. Whatever.
Yeah, because they're all in one act.
This is so cute.
Oh yeah, Cinnabon.
We were
Cinnabon.
put into 3 groups for the play. The play was about 3 different class groups or school groups
Cinnabon.
participating in the One Act Festival.
Mhm.
And I was cast into the drama class or whatever.
Cool, cool.
We did, and that school in the play was doing King Lear. Because of
King Lear.
an incident with a knife on stage.
Oh, did they not use a prop knife?
No, the sheath didn't exactly work, and I missed.
Uh-oh.
So the point of the knife may have hit my friend in the arm. Again, I'm so sorry.
So see, that's why when we used knives, they were blunt.
This is where it gets better. So, and in the play, King Lear was supposed to be done in the style of Japanese kabuki. It gets better. So
Why?
in the play, my group had to do King Lear in 30 seconds in the style of Japanese kabuki with lightsabers to the Imperial March.
That sounds like a lot.
That sounds like a whole
That sounds
lot.
like a whole situation.
But it was fun. Again, I'm so sorry. I know you're not listening to this stream, but I'm so sorry. I did not mean to stab you in the arm.
See, I would.
It was only a little pinhole.
But like, why give knives to high school students on stage?
It was fake,
And then
supposedly.
my sophomore year, we did flowers for Algernon.
That's such a
I
beautiful story.
Teddy and I are listening to the book right now on Audible.
It's a very sweet
sad.
story.
It's great.
It's like sad, but at the same time,
It's heartwarming.
It's heartwarming at the end. Like it really is.
And if you're someone with learning disabilities, even if you don't have the same LDs as Charlie,
Yes,
you can empathize, and you're like, oh, I feel you.
I feel you, Algernon. I really do. I read that in middle school. Yeah.
Algernon.
Yeah.
Here's a funny story. When I was in high school, they did a play about Charlotte's Web,
Oh.
and
Yeah.
the girl who played Templeton, the rat,
Yeah.
was known for being extraordinarily clumsy.
Oh.
So they had 2 stories, and so on the second story, you know when Templeton takes the egg sack,
Yeah.
she dropped it over the edge from the second floor right after she got it. She
Oops.
just dropped the egg sack off the second floor.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I think my
It's okay, Charlotte. They're okay. Everything's fine.
And then right after she did that, the girl that was playing Wilbur, because it was an all-girl school, she said, "Be careful."
no. I think my favorite play I've been in was, well, actually my first semester here at Landmark.
Yeah.
So this was like
Years
10
ago.
10 years ago almost. Oh my god, 10 years ago. Okay.
That's half
Anyway.
my life.
Yeah, don't remind us.
Thank you for
things.
making me feel old, Stephanie.
You're welcome.
So this is what she does every episode. She just makes me feel old
That's okay.
on purpose.
Sometimes it's an accident.
But we did Persephone. And when I
Oh, yeah.
auditioned, I really wanted the part of Electra.
Uh-huh.
I got the part of Electra, and I was so excited.
Electra.
Persephone is a play set in hell, because Hades.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And it was
that
like the story of, that story. And it was just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And that's the
like-
last time I've ever done theater.
I haven't exactly been involved in theater for over a decade either. No, not over a decade, like under a decade, but still like close to a decade. I miss it kind of, but at the same time, I'm doing radio now and I'm really happy.
I miss it too. Just
Case in point, microphone.
my memory isn't what
Here.
it used to be, so
My memory was never good.
Yeah,
my
same.
memory was okay. I just can't I don't have the best short term anymore.
That being said, I remember a whole lot about a whole lot of things that aren't important for, like, real world usage. Like, I can beat The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, like, from memory, no looking up needed, because I just know it.
I really like
I
your
just do.
Cinnabunny.
I can do that
thank
with a
you.
lot of games, actually. Pokemon, pretty much all the Pokemon games, I know exactly how to do it.
I mean,
You know.
the recent Pokemon games, it's not too hard.
Right. The older ones, it was a little bit harder because you had to remember, you know, all kinds of stuff. And they weren't, you know, pretty... Like, yeah, if you talk to enough people, I think you got the general idea where you needed to go next. But for the most part, you had to know. So, yeah.
I feel like you would have fun drawing my username for a lot of my stuff.
What is your username?
Spotted Snowwater.
You could try drawing that.
Yeah.
We shouldn't pressure the artist.
Spotted Snow Water.
Snow Otter.
Otter.
Oh, otter, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, how do I draw spotted snow water?
Otter. Sorry,
Otter,
I
yeah.
mumbled.
No, it's okay. I'd have to look up a reference because I've never drawn an otter before.
That's
That's
okay.
There's no pressure.
As you
No.
can probably tell, I've attempted to draw bunnies before.
Yes, and
It's
you
cute.
did very well. Cinnabon, the company, should hire you and pay you for that cinnamon bunny. Just saying, Cinnabon. Your cinnamon buns are delicious and they make me feel awful.
Whenever my mom and I would go to Mass for my doctor's appointments, we'd always stop at the Salem Mall in New Hampshire.
Do they have Cinnabon there? Like, I've never seen a Cinnabon outside of an airport or like a mall.
It was in a mall.
Like, no, I know, but like, how
Yeah.
weird is that? That like, the
Yeah, I
only
know.
places they put them are the places where people are most likely to want them, but not have a means to deal with the consequences.
Right? So we'd go home. She would have her box of Cinnabons with walnuts, and I'd have mine. And we'd have like the extra frosting. I'm like,
How many Cinnabons did you buy?
Here's the thing. I don't
I
like.
can't even finish
I don't.
one.
I don't really like
well,
cinnamon
this was like
buns.
for us to have for like the breakfast the next couple days.
Oh, okay.
Well,
You have one
actually,
in the car.
I just had a cinnamon bun from.
I was like, wait, Stephanie, you ate one earlier.
Yeah, that one was good, but I guess I've only had bad ones that were like too doughy.
Yeah, there has to be a good mix.
Yeah,
And Cinnabon are
because whenever I had it, I was
perfect.
like, why would anybody want this?
Just
It's
to let you
too
know,
doughy.
we made it to 54 minutes before we talked about food. I feel
Well,
proud.
we did talk about Food Wars,
Food Wars isn't food.
and you talked
It
about
is-
recipes.
Yes, from Food Wars, which is related to anime, so it's not like food specifically.
Okay.
Now this is completely tangential into food. But we made it 54 minutes, and I'm proud of us. I'm proud of you, each and every one of you. Each and every one of our listeners and watchers, too. I'm proud of us.
And you guys didn't have to eat on campus or eat campus food tonight.
'Kay.
No,
I'm done.
Lizzie made us dinner, and it was
I
awesome.
did.
It smelled awesome. I didn't eat it because I was full, but it smelled awesome.
And you have it for later.
Yay!
She's going to eat it later. It's going to be good.
I made garlic butter chicken, melty potatoes, and green beans.
It was good.
And cookies.
Yes,
And
I
peanut
made.
butter
Well, I made the
cookies.
cookies the other night.
Yeah.
They were good. They were good the other night, too.
You should have. I wish I had waited till you guys got there so you guys could have had them warm.
Were they really good warm?
Yes.
I feel like baked goods are always better warm.
You saw how like. I'm sorry for people who hate this word. The M.
Moist. I don't know why people don't like the word moist. It's
I don't
a
know
fine
either.
It's a
word.
great word for describing food,
Especially
Yes.
cake.
but like these cookies would like fall apart. but
they
not,
were
like, crumbly.
just slightly moist in
Gushy.
the middle.
Like melt.
Oh,
Yes, they melted.
so good. It's a good thing I've eaten like recently because like I'd be really hungry
Grumble,
now.
grumble.
Yeah, no, I ate recently enough, so it's not a problem.
I'm kind of bummed I can't touch the ground unless I stand.
My toes can
You
touch
know,
the ground. It's okay. I'm
it's
like
necessary for the height of
barely
this
better.
table.
Huh?
It is necessary for the height of this table.
Your thing is almost the height of me.
That's true. I didn't
Like,
make the rules. I just
The
I work
desk,
here.
for those who can't see, comes to my eye level.
Yeah,
I think they
bridge of
can
my
see
nose.
because they
I-
probably can't see
I
you
think
right
I'm
now.
I'm barely taller than Lizzie, so
Yeah.
I meant the YouTube people right
No,
now.
I know the YouTube people
How
can't
tall
see,
are you,
but
Stephanie?
I'm 5'5".
I'm 5'2".
Yeah.
so like
Well, I mean, my mom's 5 foot,
I know.
Yeah.
so
So-
and
Your mom's a
shrinking.
just to let you know, YouTube people listening on YouTube and people listening on WLMC Landmark College Radio, you should totally watch the Frost Raven YouTube channel for the video upload of last week's episode tomorrow, because, like, they should.
Yeah.
And for you BCTV people, you've already seen it, because, frankly, that's just how the world works sometimes. But, like, they should check YouTube and give me a subscribe. I don't know why I'm being like this right now, but, like, you should totally do that and watch it.
I'm trying to.
Then you'll see what we're talking about, like, in video. It's kind of crazy.
I'm trying to draw this scene from To the Moon, a video game.
Yeah. You've talked about To the Moon before. It's really cool.
Like, I'm trying to do it from memory because I don't want to be on my phone because I'll get distracted. And I feel like I'm doing poorly.
You're probably not, but it's okay.
I remember there's a lighthouse and then some cliffs and a tree and a bench and a fence and a path. But I don't remember where they are.
Just draw a picture with all those elements. And then
I don't have
your
enough.
own.
I didn't leave enough room.
Oh,
Well,
boy.
draw as many of those elements as you have room for.
Wow.
What?
What?
So, I was scrolling Facebook, because why not?
Because, yeah.
It's not appropriate.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that is, wow.
NSFW.
Oh, yeah.
It's a joke.
It's a joke, all right.
Someone commented it.
It's, a cheesy pickup line because today is Singles Awareness Day / Valentine's Day.
This?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't get it.
I'll give you a nerdy pickup line.
Oh.
I'm a nerd. Please date me. That's a nerdy pickup line. Or, hi, I like your face.
Oh wait, I think I told you this one once. The Skittles one.
Yes.
No. Did you tell me?
I told Lizzie.
Oh, well,
I might have told you.
I can't say the cat call that made me laugh the hardest because it kind of curses.
Yes.
Can I say the Skittles one?
Yes.
Okay, so you say. I forget how it starts. Wait.
It
Okay, I got it. Hey, baby, I just had some Skittles. Want to taste the rainbow?
Ooh.
I could bleep the swear in mine.
Maybe. Somebody says, I think this show has more tangents than a D&D labyrinth. And I said, well, you would be correct.
Where's
because
the Minotaur?
Not all labyrinths have minotaurs. There are far worse things in labyrinths.
Like?
Like Jareth.
I could list a few. Minotaurs are like, actually, I'm going to look up how bad a minotaur is and then tell you something that's worse. Because I don't know off the top of my head.
Actually, I can type into the YouTube comments what it was. So it's okay.
We try to keep it family friendly.
I was going to bleep it.
Okay. CR4. Yeah, minotaurs are actually like a level 4 party could take one out. No. You don't want to, like, minotaur, yeah, that's easy peasy stuff compared to what you could find.
Yeah.
Like, say, a dire tiger. Probably is higher level. Yeah, you can find a dire tiger.
Okay.
And that's,
You know what you could find? Maze, Labyrinth. Close enough.
you could find a wizard, and that'd be really bad.
I was going to say you could find, what is it called, a Pocky?
Like
Pokey?
a Japanese snack?
No.
Pokey.
No.
No.
It's,
Pockey's delicious, by the way.
in the Harry Potter movies, the cup in the Goblet of Fire transports Harry and Cedric to Voldemort.
Yeah.
You can find one of those in a labyrinth.
Oh, the keys. Yeah. The port key. Is it a... that thing that teleports you to the thing. Yes.
The thing that teleports you
Those
to
are
the
pretty
thing.
common in D&D and Pathfinder.
In my defense, I'm hard of hearing, so I don't always hear things correctly.
That's fine. I don't even remember what it's called.
I've never read the... I've only read the books. I've never seen the movies.
So, I say this all the time when we bring up Harry Potter. Like, I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan.
Yeah.
I read the books. They were pretty good. But, like, yeah.
Oh, it is a port key, I think.
Oh, is it a port key? It makes sense. Teleport key.
Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a port key. Sorry. I can't hear.
You were very close.
I heard Pocky. Well,
Pocky. So Pocky is the Japanese snack that's
I know.
delicious, and you should eat them if you like chocolate and biscuit.
It doesn't have to be chocolate.
It doesn't.
I like the strawberry ones.
They
Strawberries
have green
good.
tea ones.
Matcha is good. They
The
have
cookie and cream one.
cookies and cream. They've got almond flavor.
You're talking about food again.
It's okay. It's nerdy food.
What
That
Yeah,
email
Pocky is a nerd staple.
is it?
My
Yes.
email confused me.
Mm.
I saw the word Cupid. I'm like, wait, what is? And I was like, oh, that's from Longhorn.
Like the steakhouse?
Yeah.
Ah.
I thought I was for the fundraiser event,
Ah. You can talk about the fundraiser. I think it's important.
but it's not nerdy.
I don't care. It's important.
Saturday, I'm running in my underwear in Boston. For
More context,
I think
please.
they need more
I'm going to.
context.
It's
so
for
the story starts. You see, this one time I was in Boston in my underwear.
Boston. It's a fundraiser event for people with neurofibromatosis. For those who don't know, it's a condition that causes tumor growth on the nerves throughout the body. I have it. It sucks, but here I am. But anyway, one of the big events that happens every year, I forgot which organization starts it. It's called the Cupid's Undie Run. So in various cities all over the states and in some other countries as well, sometimes they put together like almost a mile run where people who are 21 and up.
So I can't do it.
Nope. The only reason it's 21 and up, for the most part, is because
The incentive.
there's an incentive where if you raise $250, you get open bar status. But
I mean, so if your story starts with this one time I was in Boston in my underwear and ends with for charity,
yes.
you're a good human being.
And actually, the underwear from last year says I take my pants off for charity.
That's amazing.
It's a lot of fun. The proceeds for it go to finding a cure.
Research.
'Cause
Science. Cure.
And it's
Buzzwords. I should be an advertising person for like the worst advertising people in the world.
I don't know.
God,
I've
terrible.
seen some pretty bad commercial.
That's fair.
Yeah, same.
Like I could probably do better.
There's
than
a Red
some of
Bull
them.
commercial right now that's really kind
It's
of like,
it's
what?
cringy.
It's very cringy.
There's a commercial called Little Baby's Ice Cream.
Say no more. It's cringy.
Yeah.
I don't even want to
It's
know.
not so much cringy as creepy.
Ew.
Ew.
The Red Bull one's definitely cringy. Can I explain it or is it not appropriate?
It probably isn't appropriate.
Okay, then we're not gonna.
Mine's
Just
appropriate.
first.
It's just weird. It's this guy covered in. It's like a headshot of a guy
Yep.
who's covered in melted ice cream,
Yep.
or like semi-melted ice cream.
No.
And he's just staring at the camera and scooping some from his head and eating it
That's weird.
as this guy is narrating about how great Little Baby's ice cream is and how it gives you energy and stuff, and how ice cream is an
Where is this product?
It's real. There's a website
No.
for it.
No.
And he's like, ice cream is an experience.
Okay, it's real.
It's also
It's real.
it's also a viral video. It's also a meme.
It's real. Why?
I don't
Who
know.
does this?
I think I need brain
It's
bleach.
Philadelphia, Baltimore, and Washington, D.C. Why?
Yeah, no. I need brain bleach now.
I mean,
I don't have any.
apparently their commercial was good enough to become viral.
No, it wasn't good. It was bad.
I mean, it has more likes than dislikes.
I think I need to look up all the cat videos tonight.
Yes, I think you do. I think we
You
all
should
need
look up
some cat
Pickle
videos.
Surprise.
What?
Pickle Surprise.
No, don't do that.
No.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
Oh,
Don't do that.
it's art.
I don't want to know. Yeah, no, I'm going to just watch random cat videos tonight because cat videos.
Yeah. So this reminds me of a panel we have at our local con every year called Things That Can't Be Unseen. And it's exactly as it sounds.
Oh, God.
It is totally not appropriate, but, you know, it fits. So if you, which is going to segue into my next point.
Have you ever noticed that the FedEx logo has an arrow?
Yes.
That's one of those things.
Yes, but not in this case.
Not in this case.
In
That's
this
a good
case,
one.
Things That Can't Be Unseen is literally for the most messed up. I went through 6 words there. Messed up things on the internet. So, yeah. Which is going to go into my next point. Con season is coming up. And I don't mean convicts, I mean conventions. Nerd conventions.
I've only been to Kawaii Con. That's the only one I've been to.
Well, you know what? If you are ever in my home state of Maine during the summer for some weird reason, and you're not home in Hawaii, you can come to our local con with us.
Yay!
Or we could try Anime Boston one year.
I want to go to an anime convention at some point.
You should come visit us for this summer.
I
and
went
come
to- okay.
that con, because it's a small con, which is good for beginners and people who don't like huge crowds.
I have a couple of like cosplays in mind that I want to try.
Then you should totally do it. Cosplaying is awesome.
Like,
It means costume play, by the way, and it's where you dress up as your favorite character from a game, an anime, a book,
Yeah, I
a
went with
comic book,
yeah, well-
a movie, whatever you want.
I
went-
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I went with my friend to Kawaii Con, and
Was it on the island of Kauai?
no,
No.
Is
I
it
live on
kawaii as in
Oahu.
I
cute?
know you do, but I figured you might have island hopped.
no, no, it's cute.
Okay,
But-
that's
like
what I.
Kauai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
And-
could be either. She's from Hawaii. Just saying.
And my friend, okay, so it's in this building, but they only use like the first 2 floors of the building for it,
Okay.
and so
That's not unreasonable.
No.
it's very small. And my friend dressed up in her fursuit,
Okay.
and
Oh.
we were walking around, and I
She
saw
must be really hot.
yeah, and I saw our teacher, and I was like, "Oh, hi, Miss." I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say her name. And then Emily, my friend, she was just kind of standing there. And then when the teacher left, she was like, "Who was that?" And I was like, "That was," and I said her name, and she was just like mortified
Oh,
that
no.
our teacher saw her in her fursuit. The teacher wasn't there for QuiCom because, like I said, they only used the first 2 floors. She was there for something else.
She was there for something else?
Yes.
Coincidences.
Amongst all, because the QuiCon was on the lobby floor, so
Wow.
she was just walking amidst all these cosplayers and stuff.
Yeah, yep, that makes sense. At the hotel where they run the con I go to every year, like, yeah, the people book, you know, there's a whole block set aside for the con goers, but at the same time, we also take up the entirety of like the hotel's conference rooms and things like that are on the first floor of the con. So people who are staying there who have no idea what's coming, because of course they wouldn't, go, "What's going on?" And you have to go, "Oh, it's a nerd convention. What's that?" And you have to explain to them.
I totally know what you mean.
Bonus points when you go across to the mall across from the hotel to get food and, you know, take a break from the con. There's also like they rent a space in the mall, I think year round now, but to run events for the con. Mostly the card games, board games, video games. It's all over there. Really fun. People go, "What's going on? Why are all these people dressed up weirdly?" And it's mostly little old ladies, and for the most part, they're amazing and super sweet when you explain, like, "Oh, how wonderful!" But sometimes you get these people going, "What's with all these crazy people?" And you're like, "Well, we're nerds, and we're at a nerd convention." "Well, they shouldn't be here." And we're all like, "We outnumber you, sir." Just saying, you shouldn't say that in front of, like, the herd of nerds.
I like
Herd.
that.
Nerd herd.
Like, and then they just get, yes, the mall has some rules, like, don't go in your skivvies, because, like, while that might
Oh yeah,
be...
QuiCon has like you can't bring real weapons.
Well, yeah, no live steal ever. But,
Yeah.
like, for the most part, like, some characters are kind of in their skivvies, their underwear, and not for charity.
Although, you'll appreciate what our team name is.
What?
We're Nerdy Feet.
I like that.
Because NF.
Yeah.
Nerdy feet.
Yeah, makes sense. So, you know, sometimes you get told to leave the mall or put something on, which is fair, totally acceptable. You know, just... But, you know, for the most part, you know, most people are fully dressed, and it's just a little bit different. And most people are cool with it. Like, a lot of the stores will get ready for the con because they know it's coming, and they'll have specials. Like, Best Buy will always put out a display of anime and games and stuff for us to look through.
That's awesome.
The GameStop is just awful because it's a GameStop. Like, Hot Topic will get their stuff ready to go, and, you know, stores will get into the mood for it. One year, the bar at the hotel actually had themed drinks based off of nerd stuff.
That's
really
cool.
cool. They don't do that anymore, sadly.
I don't think.
But like, they have business all day. Noon, I'm sitting at the bar having a beer. Why? Because it's vacation. And they're like, it's okay.
I'll probably need help with my costume ideas, just because
Ooh, I want to
Hey.
help.
I do not know what I'm doing.
Stephanie wants to help. I want to help. We all
Yes.
want to help.
I want
Nerds
to
help each other.
I want to gender bend Harvey Dent.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Harvey Dent from Batman.
Two-Face.
Oh, okay.
Because
That'd be really cool.
I have a facial deformity. Let's utilize that.
I think it'd be the most badass Harvey Dent that I'd ever seen.
I also want to. I've told you this one, and I told Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do like a cat-human hybrid and just carry on a box.
Yep.
And if people ask what's with the box,
You sit.
if
in
it
said
fits,
box.
I sit.
Because cats
That's
sit
really
in the
cool,
boxes.
Stephanie. That's really cool.
Yay.
Can I show
I
Alex?
want to see. More art coming your way.
And then Teddy and I have joked about
That's really cool.
cosplaying Lana Kane and Archer.
Art.
It's from To the Moon,
Yeah, it's super cool.
but I forgot a lot of details.
Okay, but like Stephanie, you say that you do really like it's not good, but that's way better than I'll ever be able to accomplish in my entire life.
Me too.
So, none of that. You're an awesome artist,
Thank you.
and I mean it. I don't say things that I don't mean. I really don't. I'm quite a genuine, direct person.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say about the whole like costume thing about how you can't show too much skin. I feel like it's different in KawaiiCon because everyone pretty much walks around in their underwear.
Yeah, I mean it's Hawaii.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure people walk around shirtless just in daily life there.
Yes.
I'm not wrong. So yeah. I mean, if I was in Hawaii, I'd only wear Hawaiian shirts, much to my wife's dismay.
Well, she likes the one that I gave you.
That's true. It's a very, very nice shirt. Everybody loved that shirt, by the way. Everybody loves that shirt.
Yay.
It's a beautiful shirt.
It's geographical.
Nautical, too. It's got like...
Or I was wearing the one you gave me earlier.
It's got like boats and map lines and stuff like that all over it. It's so cool.
What time is it?
And
Yeah, I
it
don't
uses big words like longitudinal
Yes.
and east.
And flatitudinal. Not really. That's not really a word. Is it, though?
Mm.
I'm going to look up if flatitudinal's a word.
You could try and make it a word if it's not a word.
I think I will.
What's the definition?
Flatitudinous, actually.
Flatitudinous.
Oh, no. That's platitudinous. Flatitudinal. Let's see. Latitudinal's a word. Apparently flatitudinal is kind of a word, too.
What do you mean kind of?
Google recognizes it, but it also asks if I mean platitudinal, which I don't. I don't mean, a trite or banal remark or statement, especially one expressed as if it were original or significant. Sure.
You could try and make it a word.
I think it kind of is, though.
It kind of is.
Longitudinal, and I also kind of like flatitudinous, too. Somebody kindly reminds me that nobody beats Japan in cosplay, though, and they are correct.
Yeah,
Because Japan is the land of amazing.
Yeah.
Just-
not wrong.
I don't know how they do it. They must actually be magical.
Not wrong.
Yeah. Yes. So, now that we've gone off about cons for a while, does anybody else have anything they want to talk about? Come on, Stephanie. I know you gotta have something you want to talk about.
I'm stuck on the Cinnabunny. I
It's
can't
adorable.
get past it.
Why?
No, like the concept. I'm like, what else can I do to make a Cinnabunny?
I think you did an amazing job.
Mm.
I like
think
it.
they agree. Like,
What else could I talk about?
just like when you drew the Caramoose, it's adorable.
Caramoose.
I love the Caramoose.
I had to look up images of a caribou and a moose.
They're not very different, are they?
Not really. I had a hard time trying to bring out elements of both.
But you did an amazing job.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fluffy scarf.
I do too.
Yay.
I'll have to try my derp cat one day. It's
Derp
really, It's
Derp
just
cat.
weird.
So
Here, can I see a piece of
I think cats constitute. Let's try to, because we totally speak for the entirety of the nerd community here on Talking Nerdy. What would you say if we put up a vote
Saved my life.
for? Do you think cats are nerdy or not? I would say they are.
I would say
Yes.
they have become nerdy, yes.
Well, considering they own the internet, I would say that cats are in fact nerds. All your cats are nerds, so therefore all your cats belong to us.
Oh, wait. I was watching this video about ancient Greek gods. And
Cool.
no, it started off realistic, and then they went into, like, more ridiculous ones, like the controller of time was like, you will die no matter what I do. And then one was like the god of cats, and he says, one day we will rule the world. All in charge of all cats, internet, real.
Oh, okay, so they started making things up.
Yeah.
Oh. But, like, they kind of already own the world.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Like,
They're slowly
Yeah.
coming back into power.
I'm pretty sure that there are more cat videos than anything else on the internet.
I wouldn't.
because-
I would not argue that fact.
Yeah. I mean, I can think of a few things that come close, but cats win. For sure.
What would be the second?
I'm not going to say.
Okay.
People out there will know what I mean, but I'm not going to say it. You're not going to say it. Lizzie's not going to say it. People can just figure it out on their own.
I was gonna say funny fails.
They're probably, like, on the top 10 at least.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're a good artist.
That's Derp Cat. His name is Sir Pip.
This is a good
Sir
drawing.
Pip Pip Esquire the
show,
Third.
you should show the people over there, because I got up twice already.
Yes. His name is Sir Pip Pip Esquire the Third.
Yeah, cat. That is derp.
Yes, it is Derp Cat. He will soon have his own story and
Ooh.
comic once we get around to doing it.
I look forward to it.
I'm gonna draw Turtle Cat too.
Okay.
So,
I created him
You
in
know-
high school.
come to think of it, we haven't talked about comic books in, like, a long time.
I don't
On
read
the
comic
show.
books.
I don't really read comics either.
I used to read the Archie comics as a kid.
I never read the Archie comics.
My mom had a bunch of them, so I'd read them.
I did read
Garfield,
Calvin and
though.
Hobbes.
I
Love
love Calvin Hobbes and Garfield.
Oh, I read some of those.
Calvin and Hobbes or Garfield?
Calvin and Hobbes.
Calvin and Hobbes is just so sweet.
Foxtrot was another one.
I don't think I read that one.
I liked that one. But Garfield was my favorite. Because I use the term was loosely, mind you.
Yeah.
Obsessed with cats.
Cats are something that's okay to be obsessed with. I want to say. Because we've already determined that cats are nerds. Therefore, it's okay.
I used to be able to do a really good imitation. I can't anymore.
Oh.
I can purr, though. And Teddy thinks it's weird.
Oh, yeah? I can't purr. So, I'm a little jealous. That I just don't, I'm not able to do that.
I also can imitate, again, loose imitation of Pikachu.
Oh, yeah. Pikachu's cool.
Yeah.
Apparently, other people can purr, so you're not alone in the world. I feel
Purring-
lonely that I can't purr.
Purring is specified for, like, only the best of cat people.
Ah. I have much to learn in the ways of cat.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm looking. Maybe the cat gods will bless me with purritude.
I feel like I'm making him look more crazy than.
That's okay.
Hey, whatever works.
I'm trying to draw the derp cat.
It was just a strange little creation in high
See,
school.
I drew stick figures in high school. This is completely out of left field, and I realize this, but, like, I would have little wars between the circle people and the stick people. And the circle people were, like, little Kirby's, but the Kirby's that had, like, weapons and stuff, because of course they did. And I don't know why, but the circle people always won, because the stick people were not the good guys. The circle people were.
Oh, I never drew his body.
Although sometimes the circle people would fight the devil circle people, and the good circle people would have angel wings, and the bad people would have bat wings. And, that was going all over my notebook, because I didn't take notes. And if I took notes, the notes became part of the battlefield. So, like, yeah, that was my experience in Ever. in school. I don't do that anymore because now I take notes on my computer, which turned off again. But that's neither here nor there. So you can't really do you could kind of doodle on your computer, but like they know if you're doing something that's not your computer work, like they know.
Yeah, once in a while, if you were on a site that wasn't school related, a message would pop up like,
What's up,
and
Vikas?
they would start. Oof, are you okay?
Vikas, tripping over chairs.
Good old Vikas. How's it going, everyone?
Pretty good. How are you, V?
I'm doing just fine, thanks. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, nice for you to drop by as always.
Well, of course. What are you guys talking about today?
Lots of nerd stuff and surprisingly not much romantic stuff considering it's Singles Awareness Day.
That is true. I myself am single as well, so
So you're aware.
I am very aware of the Single Awareness Day. Thank you.
Oh, well, happy Single Awareness Day to you, Vikas.
Happy Single Awareness Day to you as well.
I'd like
He's
to
supposed
participate,
to have
but
really
I
big
can't.
paws, by the way.
But you know.
Like,
Yeah, I understand. I appreciate you still looking out for the single people out there as well.
Oh yeah, I have to. It is my duty as a nerd because we nerds are long time supporters of Singles Awareness Day. There are very few of us that are in a romantic relationship, are blessed, and should feel lucky. And those of us who are in nerd relationships are incredibly lucky.
yeah.
Nerd relationships are actually quite wonderful because you both know the pain of being
Being nerd.
taunted and teased for your hobbies.
And
So therefore, you won't taunt and tease each other for your hobbies. Unless you like, I think that's, yeah.
It's even better if y'all are different types of nerds,
different
too.
types of nerds. Oh, best, because then you get the best of all of the nerd worlds.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I happen to be in a nerd relationship. I don't mean to
Same.
brag or anything.
I am, too.
We're pretty great.
I am engaged to a very, very wonderful, wonderful book nerd
Oh yeah, he's awesome.
who unfortunately couldn't be here tonight because
Because
he is working. But he is here in spirit, and he's listening.
I think he's
So-
on the YouTube chat.
He is.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's talking because he's working, but
he's doing both. He's multitasking like any
Yes.
good nerd should.
yes. He is good doodle.
I am not a good noodle. I got scolded today for being a bad noodle, but I deserve it because I didn't do the thing I said I was going to do. So yeah,
I'm gonna add a little bit of
My
head
noodle
hair.
is good noodle because he did the thing that I asked him to do, and I'm very proud of him.
that's best noodle. He deserves good noodle star.
And he did extra stuff.
Wait,
So,
doesn't he actually not like noodles though?
yes.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, did she draw something great?
She
I tried.
Oh my gosh, that's
He's
adorable.
cute.
That's so cute. We should.
I
keep them
actually
in the
kind of
dark.
messed him up on mine.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Ooh. Well, when they're done making modifications, she'll show you. Probably.
I messed up.
So,
So,
I have questions for you after you're done with Katniss.
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 Derp cat.
Derp cat. The Katniss, you know, the beings of cats. The essence of cats, you might say.
Oh, he has spots.
Ah. Derp cat actually has
I'm
spots.
going to go around.
And very erratic whiskers.
He's Derp Cat.
He looks like he was electrocuted.
You know, I
He's
just,
Derp Cat.
He looks like he's in the process of being electrocuted.
you know, you don't know his life. He could be being electrocuted right now. And
looks
you're
like
just
he-
staring at him and laughing instead of helping
It looks like he has his tail in a plug.
in a socket.
Yeah.
This is a really quick sketch because I'm not actually trying.
Okay.
And I don't want to ruin your drawing.
You can draw over it.
I'll draw behind.
It was your drawing to begin with.
It's easier just
Artists,
to draw
man.
behind.
Artists.
Artists.
Oops, forgot.
They're
Right, you
doing
could argue
art.
that radio is an art.
It is an art of some sort, but
So you are an artist.
I could be. I'm a nerd.
Alex the artist.
I'm a nerd.
He is spotted.
Apparently, it's a spotted cat.
It is a spotted cat.
Cool.
I have to draw the whiskers more zigzagged.
Yes. So, I figured that while Stephanie is making modifications, that we could talk about some anime and manga and whatever of the romance genre in honor because, yes, it's Valentine's Day. We should talk about some anime, manga, books, comics, things like that are good, romantic comedies, romantic dramas, just good romance in general. Because I think it's... Oh, I just bumped my...
Or in High School Host Club.
Oh, yes.
It's mostly comedy.
No, there's... Okay, if you read the manga, it's actually full-on romance. In addition to the hella comedy there is.
I don't know if any that have romance. Unless in... I have a theory, but I'm probably wrong because I haven't watched enough of it. And Himiyota Umaru-chan? I'm probably...
I don't know. I haven't seen it, and I probably should because it looks hilarious.
Then I'm not going to do spoilers.
Oh, yeah, we have a no spoiler policy here on the show.
Because I don't know how old the show is.
Well, even in general, we try not to do spoilers because, yeah. Didn't it get a second
it's not
season
necessarily
recently?
a spoiler if one of the characters...
Does he have actual spots, or are they messed up spots?
Messed up spots.
Okay.
It's still ongoing, so yeah, spoilers.
Okay, then I'm not going to spoil. You should still watch Himiyota Umaru-chan if you want, like, a cutesy, feel-good
I think, yeah. It's a
show.
good suggestion. But,
It's on Hulu.
Is it?
Uh-huh. Only the first season,
I
though.
think it might be on Crunchyroll, too. I'm not sure.
I haven't been able to watch the second or third season.
As I said, I like to recommend, for multiple reasons, which I can go over, a lot of the legal channels for watching anime. This is because it supports the importers and the artists and such. And without our support, we don't get more anime. So, if I don't buy the discs or the mangas or, the volumes, and I don't pay for Crunchyroll and, all these other things, if I just pirate everything, then we don't get it anymore. And if they stop making it, then I'll be very, very sad. So, support the anime industry and the manga industry and the light novel industry. Please. It'll keep it coming and keep, it a viable profession for many people, which means that we keep getting new content, which is what we nerds thrive off of.
Here's the thing. I read it online if there's no English version of it.
Yes, fan subbing is a thing.
And I am very thankful for it because otherwise I'd be missing out on a lot.
I agree. I think that it's just very important that if there's a release for it in the United States and it's licensed, to support it to the best of your ability.
Blasting music.
Yeah, they are.
Should I go tell them?
That's all right.
Okay.
We'll keep... It's fine.
Here's the new and improved Derp Cat.
It looks awesome. Wow. Very derp. Why don't you go show the nice camera? Hi, camera. I'm losing it. La, 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 la. That one's Lizzie's.
I can't draw.
Yeah?
Don't mind me.
That one's Stephanie's.
Mine looks more crazy than Derpy.
She says hers looks more crazy. I don't know if they can hear you because, the microphone is over here.
I'm not an artist.
Yours is super good.
Yeah, yours is really good.
The face is just amazing.
It's just for circles.
Yeah. I thought you were drawing a flower at first.
I can draw a flower.
Me too. Flower time.
Ooh.
Can I
While she's doing that, should I continue? Every week I've been sort of telling, summaries of what I did the last week in my Pathfinder campaign with my friends. Should I continue that?
Did you go fishing?
No.
Aww.
We're in the middle of a cave.
Cave fishing.
I'll keep that in mind. But no. So we had just finished a battle, and so we're moving along, going back the way we came because we found the treasure room already, even though we haven't found the boss. So we took what we could carry reasonably, kept going, and then we see a huge number of people coming. So we hide in side tunnels and wait for them to pass. Except, then we remember that there is an unactivated golem army in the room that they're trying to head to. So my friend goes, hey, should we just engage them? Because, fighting them is way better than fighting them and an army of golems. And I said, screw it. So I ran out there and took out a bunch of the undead skeletons. Because you guys are so paying attention right now.
Undead skeletons
They weren't just skeletons, but they were skeletal mages. So, me being the cleric fighter that I am, because I'm a war priest, it's a combination cleric fighter.
Oh.
I use my channel energy to get rid of, 20 of them. There was, 30 to begin with. Then my friend comes out and uses chain lightning to get rid of most of the others. This is important because there were 8 frost giants in addition to 30 skeletal mages.
Oof.
So, the battle starts to go on and rage, and, we're all getting the snot beat out of us, but they're not faring any better than us because we're strong too. And my friend casts confusion on a few of the giants. One of them makes his save. The other 2 do not. They proceed to spend the next 6 rounds smacking themselves in the face with their axes because they're confused. And this is how it went. First, one of them does it. The next round, the next one goes, "Oh, you smacked yourself in the face." Whack. And then it was a constant smack, smack, smack as they're derping back and forth until they realize, wait a second, why are we smacking ourselves in the face? So they then continue to join the fight. Meanwhile, I'm being the little troll that I am, except I'm a dwarf, and avoiding pretty much every attack because my AC is ridiculous, especially against giants, because dwarves are good at fighting giants. Don't know why, but they are. So, there I am, and going and avoiding their attacks, and the witch is hexing them, so they're having really bad times, trying to hit us, but they can't. And going on and on and on and on. And eventually, we deal with the fight, actually rather peacefully, because we managed to dispel some magic on them that they were really scared of. And so they agreed to leave us alone if we left them alone. And then, so the fight's over, and we're kind of packing up to go. And our DM's like, huh. And we're like, what, were we not supposed to fight them? And he's like, no. I keep sending bigger and badder things at you so that, you stop fighting things. But you keep fighting the things. And we're like, well, we had a good reason in this case. And he's like, yeah, no, I didn't think about the army in the other room. So I guess you had it in this case. But he keeps sending more and more stuff at us, trying to get us to stop fighting and hide so that we could go to the boss and, kind of end this dungeon because we've been in there for, 2 months.
You should go fishing.
Okay, fine. I'll tell a fishing story because I have gone fishing. But not in the way you think I've gone fishing. So, there was a salvage mission that one of our friends decided to take on. Well, 2 of us decided to go with him. Not because we wanted to help, but because we wanted a vacation on the open ocean.
That's
in
fair.
the tropical reef area. Because it was on a reef or something. So, he's doing his salvage mission. I'm diving for pearls. Because, I don't know, I felt like diving for pearls. And clams and whatever to cook for dinner. Because I do that sometimes. So I'm down there, and then I see something in the distance. And it's not a small thing that I see, and it's coming at us. And it's coming at us, fast. Because we've been making a lot of waves in the water because we're salvaging stuff. Mm-hmm. And I'm just, whatever. And our friend, who is a fire earth kineticist, which is like a bender, from Avatar The Last Airbender,
Yes.
is, lounging on the deck of the ship because is afraid to swim, hates swimming, and probably doesn't know how to swim. So, is hanging out, minding her own business. And she sees this thing. She's like, oh, no, I'm going in the water. Oh, gosh, I don't want to go in the water. And I'm like, yeah, I'll take care of this. So I go, and I'm fighting the thing, and then it swallows me. Now, fun story. I have magic boots. And if I command them to stop, I am acted upon like I have an immovable rod, which is near impossible to move, hence the name immovable rod. So, I'm inside the beast, and my DM's like, all right, do you want to cut your way out? I'm like, nope. He's, what do you mean, no? I'm like, I say stop. And he says, okay. As the fish is trying to swim forward with you in its belly, it stops. And it can't move. And it tries to move, but it can't. And starts to freak out a little bit. Now, this is like a dino fish. It's got like the head of a dinosaur and it's like super strong and stuff. So I'm inside of it fighting like hand and foot and like basically destroying it from the inside while its insides are trying to destroy me. monsters can use constrict damage when you're inside their stomach if they have that ability. So this thing is doing all that damage to me, and I'm doing damage right back, fighting it, and then all of a sudden it just dies, and I'm inside of it. So what do? I cut my way out at that point because I'm like, okay, I'm done. And I drag it up to the ship and I say, I found dinner. And they're like, what on earth what did you just kill? I'm like, I don't know, but it's dinner. So yes, the fish's skull is still hanging on the ceiling of my bar. And the character would like us to know that she needed a tan. And that's why she was standing on the deck of a ship.
Now that's a fishing story.
That is a fishing story. But
I'm going to draw that fish now.
I don't remember what it's called, or else I would tell you what to look up.
I can't look up anything right now.
I know. But, yeah, I don't remember what it's called. I'm sorry.
I'm going to draw it cute.
Go for it.
I'm going to draw the Loch Ness Monster.
I don't think it was like Nessie. It was more of a full fish. It just had, dinosaur-like features, I think. I don't know. I'll look it up later. Or something. Or, better yet, I'll text my friend who knows what it's actually called and then ask him. Because he knows pretty much everything there is to know about Pathfinder. I don't know why, but he does. And it's really, really useful. So, yes, the reason Stephanie always asks me about fishing is because every time I play Final Fantasy XIV Online, I'm fishing. And that's not true. Sometimes I'm not fishing, but I'm not around Stephanie. So whenever I'm playing it and Stephanie's around, I'm fishing.
For some reason.
And she calls it the fishing game. Even though it's like 1/8 of the game is like fishing.
I've only seen you
not
fishing.
Even. I know you have. But I don't fish that often. But at the same time, right now, I don't really need to level anything because I'm waiting for the next patch, and I've already been through this rant. I'm going to spare you this time. So, for the record, Final Fantasy XIV Online is not about fishing, but it can be if you want.
And I want it to be.
Yes. If you played, you would be a fisher person, and all you would do is fish.
Yes.
Until you realized you maxed out fishing and you can't do anything else.
I could still fish.
Yes, you could. I guess. But you could also level culinarian and cook at the same time.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, you good?
Fish.
Okay. She's going to fish.
I actually hate fish in real life.
I don't eat fish either, but I do like fishing. I have been a few times.
I mean, I've been fishing too.
But you don't like fish?
No.
I don't like fish either. It's surprisingly common.
Yeah, I can see that.
Actually, though.
Yeah, no, I believe you.
Yeah, but when I was growing up, people were like, how could you not like fish? It's so tasty. I'm like, I don't like fish. And then, I move up to Maine, the place where fish is kind of a big deal. I'm like, oh, I don't really like fish. And people are like, oh, that's cool. I don't like fish either. And I'm just like, huh, I would have thought.
Yeah, you'd think that since I'm from Hawaii, I would like fish, but I don't like fish.
Apparently, somebody knows somebody who ignores all the quests and storyline in Skyrim and just farms. Which, you know what? You can do that.
I respect that person.
I respect that, actually, quite a lot. Yeah, there are games where you can just farm, like Harvest Moon. And Harvest Moon is wonderful. The one that's currently out, the newest one that's on the Switch, and I think the PlayStation 4, I'm not really sure.
I think I'm doing this wrong.
Harvest Moon Light of Hope, I believe. It's a really, really good game, and I recommend it for anybody who wants to like Harvest Moon. It's good. Just really good. Although,
I could never get into Harvest Moon.
You would probably be able to get into Rune Factory then, Stephanie. I really do believe that.
Really?
Yep, because it's also got fighting and JRPG aspects to it. You can farm, you can blacksmith, you can weaponsmith, I think you can make furniture. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. And there's a storyline as well, and it's just a good game. And there's gonna be a 5th. I'm so excited. Yeah, they announced some really awesome stuff at the Nintendo Direct last night. But oh my God, Rune Factory 5. Yes!
Yay!
Yay!
I assume that's good.
Yes, it is. I talked about it earlier. Do you remember?
Yes.
That means no.
I'm working on your sea dinosaur.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost done.
It was probably not even a dinosaur. It's probably just a really, really big fish that has a fancy name.
fancy name.
So anyway,
I'm gonna make it cute. So
By all
it
means.
might make you feel bad about tearing it out.
no,
tearing it
because
up.
Stephanie, this was probably a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years.
Oh, okay.
So like, it's beyond whether like, beyond time to feel bad about
I
it.
put in some seahorse like aspects.
I like seahorses.
Yeah.
I've seen them in real life like once.
Me too, but more than once.
That's really cool.
They have them at the
At the aquarium?
Waikiki Aquarium.
That's cool.
Sea monster.
That is adorable.
Yay!
Nothing like the fish I fought, but adorable. It's so cute.
Wait.
So yeah. I don't know. Is there anything anybody else wants to bring up before I ramble again? Because I can do that. Because I feel bad. Because I've been rambling, like, for the past 20 minutes.
We've been arting.
I know. This isn't talking arty. This is talking nerdy.
Art is still nerdy.
I know it is. But, like, we're on
There.
a talk show.
That's you with your
Yeah, I
sword.
Thank you.
Nice.
Let's see. Oh.
I don't know. I don't have that many nerdy things to talk about because I've been obsessed with Red Dead Redemption 2 and the fact that I can't play it.
I know, you keep saying that.
I want to play it so bad.
You just want your own horse, right?
Yes.
I'm sure. But, like, it's a game where you're a bandit and, like, you're doing crimes and stuff.
So I can't have a horse?
No, you can have a horse.
Okay. No,
But you're implicating that horse in a bunch of crimes.
Well,
You're involving
okay,
your
here's
horse.
the thing. I would be worried about my horse dying, but they have Horse Reviver.
Do they?
Yes.
Okay. Let me guess, you're watching a bunch of Let's Plays of it?
Yeah, and I want to be able to make my own decisions in the game. Like, I don't want to, like...
No, that's totally fair.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's mainly just people crashing into trees with their horse. And be like, oh my gosh, what just happened? Because they, like, fly.
Huh. Sounds like the physics engine is broken.
Yeah.
like, that's not normally what happens when you run into a tree.
No.
Do you know this from experience?
No. But I also took physics class.
I
and
took
I know
physics
that
class,
when
too.
you run into a tree, you don't go flying.
Newton's law.
Well, it's not that far. You just, like, fly off your horse. And I saw this one guy, he just, like, killed this big animal, and he was going to go turn in the pelt. And then he rode off a cliff.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well now.
And I would like to play and not do that.
Apparently, glitches are quite common in Red Dead 2, so...
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I still want the horse because I really like how the animation is when the horse is running.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
for sure.
it's very, very smooth, and I want to draw it.
Well, maybe somebody around here has it that you can play.
Please. I don't know, because it's a very, 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 very long game.
Oh, yeah. My wife ran into a tree and only
Oh,
got a
no.
skull fracture out of it.
Oh.
Oh no.
See, you don't go flying, you just get broken. A little
But was
bit.
she on a horse?
No, I think she was on a sled, though.
Oh no.
So,
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel her pain. I
Ow.
really do. But she's okay, by the way. Just
Good.
Out of curiosity, this was when she was a kid.
Ah.
I'm glad that she's okay. That.
Yeah.
Ow though.
No, exactly. And think about it. When skiers and snowboarders hit the tree, they're probably going as fast as a horse in certain circumstances.
I almost went really morbid for a second.
So, like, yeah, and they don't go flying. They just kind of go crunch.
Yeah.
I've never run into a tree. That's never happened to me.
I would recommend against it.
Okay.
Specifically because it hurts.
It
Yeah.
does.
So, like, yeah.
I think the worst I've done is I've done a lot of really stupid things. Never mind.
I tripped on a dodgeball once.
I ran into a closed locker in high school.
Ooh. I've run into a lot of things, but a tree is not one of them.
I've never run into anything. I don't understand how that actually happens.
I've walked into pillars.
I've seen people walk into poles.
I've done that.
once. To be fair, I wasn't paying attention.
I am
Yeah, that's usually the case.
super, super, super clumsy.
My wife has an aura of clumsy. If you are around her, your clumsiness factor goes up by 10.
Oh no.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah. I don't know how it's possible, but I promise you it is.
Is that her superpower?
One of many. Actually, I hope I get this right because I know she's listening. Queen, Goddess, Emperor, Chaos, Space Kitty. Yeah, or Chaos Kitty from outer space.
cute.
Yes.
I was
But her many powers include Chaos Aura,
okay.
which is, when the clumsiness around her. She is really good at messing up the bed, but very, very bad at putting it back together. What else is she? She can be both extremely warm and extremely cold, all within the same 5 minutes.
I need to hang out with her when I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
working.
And I'm sure there's more superpowers. She gets more superpowers by the day.
Yay!
What
It's
is your-
actually really exciting.
What is your superpower?
Fixing it all.
I got told once that I make clumsy look graceful.
That's a really good compliment. Like,
I
actually.
knew somebody at school that was very clumsy, and she would always say, "I didn't fall. I'm just giving the ground a hug."
I remember I went to Florida and we were at the beach.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm not used to the ocean because, I live in Vermont. Okay?
Yeah, you don't have oceans around here.
No.
That's
so
a
I
weird
was
thought for me.
trying
Yeah, no, right?
really hard to get out of the ocean, and the waves kept knocking me down. So the people I was
Oh.
with called
Oh,
it my
no.
Baywatch beauty blunder.
Oh,
Because I'm like, I just
you can't.
Can't.
Why? But how can
every
that...
time I stood up, it was like, back down.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm up, I'm walking. Nope, you're
Nope.
eating sand again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
guess if you're not-
I can kind of imagine.
Yeah, if you're not used to the waves hitting you from behind you.
Because when you get out,
Anticipate.
you're like so much heavier.
Yes.
Because saltwater.
Yeah, exactly. Saltwater.
Yeah. I guess I'm just used to it. Even though I hate the beach,
Oh,
I hate
man.
sand.
When
I
I
hate
was-
sun.
When I was in Costa Rica, like a month ago, a little over a month ago, we went to the beach one day. But like my uncle and I were the only ones who really went in, except for a little bit with my sister and her boyfriend. My wife doesn't like to swim, which is totally fine.
Yes.
And
Well-
so I'm in there the entire time. And
She's
I
a
put-
cat.
What?
Cats don't like
No,
generally don't like
exactly.
water.
Some cats like water.
I am a weird cat that likes water.
I've seen
Some-
cats try fishing in toilets.
Yes, they.
My
My cat used
kitten
to
that I
drink out of
had,
the toilet.
tried drinking out of the toilet. It didn't go so well because he fell in.
Kittens are not as graceful as cats.
My kitten was also disabled,
Ah.
so he walked sideways. His name was Mistopheles.
Mm-hmm.
He was my baby and was not the brightest in the world.
But loving.
Yes, he was a few donuts short of a dozen. But he was the most loving cat
I've
ever.
never heard that expression before, and I love it. Anyway, what were you saying?
Oh yeah. So I went in and I put on sunscreen because you do. It's hot and the sun is strong. And I
Yeah.
put on sunscreen and this stuff is waterproof and it's supposed to last for a couple hours. And I put it on like 20 minutes before we got there. No, not even like 10 minutes. I put it on,
Oh.
let it set in like you're supposed to, and we walk to the beach. Get in there, swim. I came out with like the worst sunburn ever.
Oh no.
And I'm like, what the crap? I put on sunscreen and it was like good stuff, supposedly. Nope. It failed me, so I don't trust that brand anymore. I don't know what brand it is, but I know what the can looks like.
Okay, so I put on sunscreen, and then I got sunburn on the top of my head,
Ouch.
like the hairline,
Oh,
because we were going fishing.
I've never had that because my hair is really thick.
My hair is really thick too.
I know, but that's why I'm like, how did that happen to you?
It was like right here.
Oh,
scalp.
oh,
Oh.
honey.
Oh,
I was wearing a hat too. I don't understand.
that's extra. Wow.
One of my cousins burnt the bottoms of her feet at one point.
Oh,
I
people
understand
laugh
how
at me
that
every time I
happened.
put sunscreen on the bottom of my feet, but like, I'm like, do you want to walk around with sunburned feet?
And
I
I think
didn't-
I've never
So-
gotten sunburn at the bottom of my
I
feet.
can't
I've never
remember
put
who it-
sunscreen there.
who in my family was, but they burnt their eyeballs.
Oh.
So remember, this is Talking Nerdy?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's kind of over. So
Yeah.
are there any final nerdy thoughts that you two nerds would like to share with the world?
Join our Minecraft server.
Oh, yeah, if you want to join the Minecraft server, email nerdboysextreme@gmails.com.
Ow,
And, like,
my tailbone hurts.
I might let you on because I'm nice. And totally still better about last time. But anyway, anything you would like to add to the world for nerdiness? Well, I'd like to add one thing. Thank you so much for watching our Singles Awareness Day special. We hope you enjoyed it and are an awesome aware single. And we hope you join us next time either on WLMC Landmark College Radio on the Frost Racing... Wow, words are really hard.
That's the first time I've ever heard you mess up your outro.
Yeah, I know. Well, I usually make it up, so like I don't know. on WLMC Landmark College Radio, on the Frost Raven YouTube channel, or on BCTV. Anyway, thank you all for watching, listening, tuning in. Have yourselves a wonderful evening, day, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. And we hope to see you next time here on Talking Nerdy. Because, you know, we love you. Just, you know, in case nobody says that to you today. I love you. Platonically.